I'm here and I'm at the shores of Lake Michigan near St. Joseph, Michigan. And we're going to do some exploring up the coast, the western coast of the great state of Michigan. Better buckle up, kids. Let me take a ride on the tour. Little windy out here today. We got some seagull friends and some crashing waves. Good look at the shore. I don't know how close I'll be able to get to the St. Joseph. I think that's the North Pier Lighthouse. But we'll take the walkway up there, see how close we can get. Man, you could almost go surfing on this today. Wow. This is pretty cool. They've got this elevated, whatchamacallit here, I guess to run power supply up to the lighthouse. I don't know if you caught that or not, but I'm getting some wave action right over the edge here. Let's see if I can get splashed on. I don't really want to get splashed on, but yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Let's see if we got one coming here. Let's see if I can get soaked. Will I get soaked? I hope not. I wonder what happened here. Did a boat hit this? How bad of a boatman do you have to be to hit that? These some pretty good waves coming in. Oh yeah. This is like a whitewater rapid ride. Okay, I think I can come up this way, but looks like I can. And I'm gonna get on this side where it's a little less wet. A lot calmer on the other side of the break here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get splashed on. I hope I don't have to climb up on top of that. Hey, I actually made it all the way to the lighthouse. Oh, wait a minute, there's another lighthouse. I didn't make it all the way. Let's check this out, man. You get on the other side of this and a nice windbreak. It's like 10 degrees warmer when you get on the side of that. So there's one. Go down here and you get to the other one. I'm not really getting it all. That water's a little choppy over there. I really hope I don't get splashed out here. Even more, hope I don't fall into the drink here. Hopefully someone would save me. All right, we made it to the lighthouse. It's obviously closed for the day. Get around to the very peak here. And today's, it's not exceptionally windy. It's a kind of a beautiful day. There is no way in heck I would come out here during any type of storm whatsoever. I'm gonna try to make my way out of here before I get washed out to sea. I did it though, I made it. Michigan's west coast. I have arrived. All right, let's see what other adventures we can get into here. And by the way, as I'm walking by these, I just walked through about 3 inches of water there. As I'm walking by, the waves crashing over this and wearing a shirt that says Dum Dum. Yeah, boy, I kind of living up to it today. And find a pretty cool monument built in 1898 for the firefighters of St. Joseph. And the birds respect the firemen so much they haven't even pooped on them. That's respect. And here in St. Joseph, the squirrels, they take pictures of their acorns. They're really big about keeping proper inventory here. Love it. Our next stop up the coast will be South Haven. We'll see what their lighthouse is like and a little bit of the area. Beautiful day for a sail. Don't know how well this come out in video, but if you look at the color of the water, the river into Lake Michigan, yeah, they call this the Black River, and it, especially with my sunglasses on today, it definitely a different color than the lake. It has a blackish, brownish tint to it. And if you look up, you can actually see the lens on this one. At the South Haven Lighthouse, and you'll notice this one I actually am on the other side of the break, so the waves aren't crashing over and almost knocking me off. If I was on that side over there, I'd be getting that. Pretty cool lighthouse though. These things always kind of still interesting to hear the way they have to run the lines up high, because you know during the winter time, even with that breakwater, they're probably crashing up over here and racing up. Nice little town here in South Haven. They got a nice little beach there. Parking, they got paid parking, day passes, $10 if you want to spend the day here. Spend some time on the beach. Over to the lighthouse. They got a couple shops up there too. Pick out some souvenirs. Tell them I sent you. I didn't see this in other parts, but you can see down to the rocks here. And I'm pretty sure, you know, with the water, that's magnifies that a little bit, so it's probably even deeper than it looks. So if I fell in here, I'd probably hit my head on that big rock right there and drown. It's like the rocks right about up to here is the last of the rocks I see. It's either too cloudy or there aren't any more big rocks down that way. Pretty cool. They've got a walk goes right along the Black River. Looks like probably both sides there all the way down. I don't know if you can see lighthouse down there into the marina. Do a little bit more walk and see if I see anything else interesting up here. And hey, beautiful flowers. Downtown South Haven. Pretty cool little town, I'd say. I've got to get across the street, check out the Michigan Theater and this mural. We got Fall Guy, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Let's see if I can peek my head in there. This is still open, huh? Let's see what we got. Classic movie theater. Oh, I'm loving this mural here in South Haven, and the birds are actually not painted. They're like put on there. I guess they're birds. Those aren't bats, are they? No, they're birds. Looks like the class of 2020 must have been the creator of this. South Haven Public Schools Project Pathway. Very good job, kids. The Clementine building got my attention too. That's pretty cool architecture there. Very cool architecture.
And the old Clementine building was a bank back in the day, but they have converted it into a restaurant. Very cool inside, and I think we're going to stop in and grab a bite to eat. And today, I think I'm going to go for the fish. Yes, the fish. Maybe go for that tin pan walleye. And of course, I gave the walleye the big bite.
Is that where you store all your secret recipes now?
Yeah, you can take a peek in here too. We just
Cool.
kind of like have like storage.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Isn't it?
Yeah.
The little safe now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Fun little stop to eat at. Good food, great atmosphere, and great service.
And if you didn't guess it, I'm at Muskegon now. And look what I found leaving the Muskegon area. Jumbo Lake Carrier. Lake Express. Probably jettisoning across to Chicago or Milwaukee. And we got a couple of mallards just resting on the rocks. The question, will I beat that ship, boat, whatever you want to call it, out to this end of this pier here? We'll see. The race is on. Hey, duck landing. A bonus duck landing, that's always good. And for those of you who doubted me, shame on you. Of course, I beat the boat out here. Closer than I thought it was going to be, though. That thing's moving. See if I can get any of these people to wave to me. Oh yeah, everybody likes to be seen. They're famous now. You're famous! You're all famous! So I'm just assuming that this is a dredging operation that's going on here. No expert on that, but if anybody knows, feel free to share your expertise and tell me where I'm wrong. I don't know what else it could be, though. Memory of the Knott twins. Oh man, they left us way too soon. Craig and Kevin. They love the harbor here. Pretty cool, right out on the pier in front of this light station. I guess that's what that is. Straight across from this beautiful lighthouse here, and I think I might take the trek around and see how close to this lighthouse I can get, maybe a little better views for everybody. All right, that's pretty cool. It's not that long of a walk from the beach out here, out a quarter mile maybe. Get a good view of this light tower out into beautiful Lake Michigan. Got the dredger behind me. What more do you want? Look at this driftwood here. I didn't notice that coming in because I was too busy trying to race that boat. Don't get too involved with racing boats on foot when you're out here. Enjoy yourself. Don't be like me. It's no way to live. Kind of do like this breakwater here with all these giant boulders they have in it. Look down, you can see the water there. In my younger days, I would have probably, instead of walking on the smart path here, I would have probably hopped all the way up, down, and back, and probably fell 2 or 3 times, skinned up some shins, maybe knocked myself unconscious and drowned. So luckily I survived those days into, unfortunately, these are my smarter days, if you can imagine that. Look at that view there, though. That's cool. I think I need to take a still shot of this. I've heard of beachcombing before, but this is just ridiculous. Okay, so I guess I won't be able to walk to the lighthouse. Kind of got some Coast Guard activity. Construction going on there. On the other side of that building is, let's see if I can even see the lighthouse from here. Get way out here. Yeah, I'll go back around that way a little bit, at least get you another view of the lighthouse. But hey, there's a Coast Guard ship. Okay, this is gonna be about as close as I can get to that lighthouse today anyways. It's where I started earlier when I walked out to the station there. Walked all the way back around here. Went up by the Coast Guard place behind me. Obviously couldn't spar through there. And we'll get you as close a view as I can on this with my zoom. There is the, I believe it's the South Pier, Muskegon South Pier Lighthouse. Still here in Muskegon. Saw this piece of artwork here, interesting. Thought I had at least check it out. Doesn't look like they light it up at night or anything. That'd be kind of cool. And if you're wondering about the traffic, it's right in the middle of a roundabout here, so you're gonna get some vehicle noise here. That's all right. Something different. We always like something different. They kind of look like lifesavers. They don't have any window green now. Oh, and you didn't think I was gonna make it out to that red lighthouse? Nah, come on. Come on, you know me better than that. Yeah, we made it. We made it. I'm not gonna lie. It looked a little bigger from further away. I mean, it's not much taller than me. Jeez. All right, I made it to Montague, Michigan. And yes, they are home of the world's largest weather vane. Whoa, what the heck? I think I just had a call. Oh crap, there's a car wreck right behind me. What did I just witness? All right, so here is the world's largest weather vane. Looks like everybody's okay in that little fender bender there. Now this is, well, something you just don't see every day. And I think on something like this, I actually need to get a little further away to see it better. All right, another, hey, this weather vane actually moves. I did not realize that. That's pretty cool. Of course, I guess if it didn't move, it wouldn't be much of a weather vane now, would it? Looks like we got a little bit of a southeaster. And remember, welcome to Montague, and when you're in here, when you are here, eat at Lipka's. Remnants of a shipwreck they found just up, I was gonna say up river, up lake. From here they was donated and they put outside of the lighthouse. A pretty good view of the lighthouse down from the little, I guess we'll call it pier walkway. I'm gonna go down to the end there and see what kind of view we get of the lighthouse from there. pretty cool lighthouse though, and it was kind of nice to drive down here. You go through a lot of neighborhoods right along the lake, river, ocean, sea, bay. I don't know what it was, but scenic drive here, worth the trip, and maybe I'll come back someday during season when that's open. And now we're walking on sand. Got some seabirds going by. A lot of fishermen I've already seen coming down here. Looks like we got another one on the way. A lot of birds here, and if you don't believe it by seeing that, you might believe it by seeing some of their markings here. Hope it was birds that did that anyways. Looks like a fisherman going out for his catch for the day. Maybe bring me back some perch. Yeah, I think I'm feeling perch today. Had walleye last meal. I'll settle for whatever he catches. Yeah, almost whatever he catches. And I've almost made it to the end of yet another pier. I look off this way, and this is really what the Lake Michigan shoreline is known for, are these sand dunes. I mean, I'd just love to see someone roll down that sand dune there. That would be quality content. If only I could find someone, because I'm not doing it myself. I'd have to find someone else to roll down, my sister or somebody like that. Made it to the end. Just so you don't think I'm lying to you. And wow, I think, is that Chicago straight across there? Or probably more likely Milwaukee? Too far to see, but I wonder when I walk all this way out here, it's like, how long would this have to be? How many miles further would that have to have been out for me not to say, well, I gotta make it to the end? Even though you don't really see that much different. I mean, you get a little bit of extra footage of what you can see, but you always got to get to the end of whatever you're doing. Full measures. And I almost forgot the reason I walked all the way out here. We wanted to view the lighthouse from here. Kind of defeats the purpose. So if you walk all this far out and then you zoom in, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but oh well. There's a lot of flies. It looks like the old Montague and Whitehall train depot. It's open. There's the old train depot, and look on top, the second biggest weather vane I've seen today. Of course, a rail depot, you have to have a caboose to visit, right? Looks like it's open today too. Been in a few cabooses before, but we'll do a quick walkthrough. Oh, they got this set up pretty well. Cast iron sink. Oh, a little movie inside here too. That's cool. Please use caution. Oh, I'm allowed to climb up here. Let's see if I fall. Yeah, made it. All right. Let's look at the rail depot from up here. So I guess this is where you'd sit and see it all. Pretty cool. Must be in the top row of the caboose. The old lamps. Pretty cool. All right, just a quick walk through there. Looks like the exit must be this way. Little Sable. This is just the Little Sable Lighthouse. A little bit inland in Baldwin, Michigan. we've got the big brown trout. And what would you use for bait to take that in? Yeesh. Brown Trout Sculpture Park. Brought to you by the Village of Baldwin. Alright. Man, how do you pronounce that? The world's largest brown trout sculpture. Dedicated 2018. Let's get the sculpture's name in there. I can't pronounce it. Ivan Eiler? Pretty cool. Cool indeed. Brown trout statue has little trout leading up to it. This must be people that donated to help for its making. We'll get a couple of names in there. Doug and Diane Chaffin, thanks for your donation for this. The big brown trout. Pretty cool. And I made it to Paris, Michigan. And what town named Paris can't have an Eiffel Tower? Looks like they constructed this in 1980. I'd say it's probably a good 25 feet tall. Now, if you're thinking of coming to see this, just when it's in a park here, so it's $7 to get in the park. So unless you want to do something else here, camp or fish, or got some kids at the playground, probably not worth it. But hey, we're here. There it is. And you know how much I love courthouses. Well, here we are at the Mason County Courthouse, Mason County, Michigan, in Ludington. Beautiful building, and hey, look at that. Now I know what time it is. And this is the Badger. Look at the size of this giant ferry boat here, which crosses Lake Michigan, takes you into a little bit north of Milwaukee there. Getting ready for their big takeoff tomorrow. I think it's not cheap to go across that. I think it's like $150 a vehicle, and then they charge you per person too. But they get some nice staterooms and seats. It takes about, I think they want to say, hour and a half to get across. But here it is. Right now we are in Ludington, Michigan. That's gonna do it for the toll road here on the west coast of Michigan. And who knows where the toll road will lead to next.